I just want all regular sweet milestones, and that's it. And that is a toxic and unhealthy way to look at it. Alright, if you slept on it, that's too dang bad because we just sold out our show tonight.
The other two are like passionate.
Alright, let's get that uterus back in shape.
Okay.
Ow! Oh god, that hurts! Yep!
I have equally wonderful and devastating news. My son has rolled over from front to back. No. Well, he did that before. He has rolled over from back to front now. And that means that he can no longer sleep in the bassinet beside me at night. I get it. He's like almost 4.5 months old. He's growing up. He's finding his own way in the world. But does that mean that he has to leave forever? My heart is broken. I did cry real tears earlier. I did, and I probably will later tonight because tonight is his last night in the bassinet and I am seriously really sad. But also really proud. I'm very conflicted. We just woke up from Archie's last night in his crib. No, in his bassinet. Tonight will be his first night in his crib. And it's a good thing that we are transitioning him over now because he was basically rolling around this morning. He's a silly goose. Last night, obviously, I was really upset as we were going to bed. Justin said to me, there's going to be so many more milestones like this. And I said, well, good thing. We know I can handle them so well. And then he cackled at me. And I took Archie to bed. I'm just really going to miss being able to reach over in the middle of the night to just, first see that he's there and that he's breathing, because that's really important. But, he's been there ever since we brought him home from the hospital. And it's just like, again, I know it's been 4.5-ish months, but it just feels like it's flown by and I don't even know. And I tried so hard to enjoy every moment. I'm going to go do that now. So he's down for his first nap of the day in his crib now. He's been sleeping in his crib for like a couple of months, but just for daytime sleep. I think this is gonna go a long way in helping him transition for nighttime sleep, because we do, after we do bedtime, we do put him down in his crib, and then for his dream feed, I would put him down in the bassinet beside me. So now I just have to put him back in his crib after his dream feed, and then anytime he wakes up at night to eat, usually once a night, and then we're up for the day around 6 a.m. Very proud of my little boy. Very, very proud, but also just so very emotionally conflicted because it's just such a big, it's a big deal. It's true. There are so many more milestones up ahead and I'm like, how am I going to handle them? Because not all of them are regular sweet. Some of them are bittersweet, like this one. I just want all regular sweet milestones, and that's it. And that is a toxic and unhealthy way to look at it. So I better not be toxic and unhealthy, I guess. I just want the best for my baby. And I guess this is the best for him. Because he was this morning in his bassinet, was literally trying to roll over. So can't do that. Also, if you're wondering how I get this great hold in my hair, I call it Archie Spit Up number 4. It's exclusive to the Archie Declue collection. Unfortunately, there are no more bottles because it comes out of his belly every minute. Archie just went down for his last nap of the day. The amount of not okay I am with the fact that he's not going to be sleeping right beside me tonight is we were just chilling on the bed so he could practice rolling over and hanging out with his friends Donkey Kong and Spider-Man, and I just sat here crying because I'm so sad. And all I could think of was he's gonna grow up and he's gonna go off into the world one day, and I know that's really far away, but it doesn't feel like it in this moment. It just feels like he's leaving forever right now somehow. It's like I got these 4.5 months with him and then that's it. And that's just not true at all. I'll be up feeding him in the middle of the night still. Nothing's gonna change. He's just gonna be down the hall. I just don't know why this is so hard. And I feel so sad, but also so excited for all of the new stuff. Anyway, a few hours to go. All right, just got up after Archie's first night by himself in the crib. It took him a little longer to get back down to sleep after his middle of the night feed, which kind of sucked. So instead of half an hour, it took me about an hour, and then he woke up at 4 a.m. crying, and I gave him a little feed, just a 5-minute feed, because I couldn't find his pacifier. So I was like, oh, here's a nipple, just take that. And that put him back to sleep, and that was okay. But again, took me longer because I had to get up and go and do it, and then he was awake at 5:45. But I only went to sleep at 11 because I was sitting there snuggling him for so long last night. Plus there was rehearsal, so I got 5 hours of sleep. And then Justin traded off, and now I'm up to 6 hours. I'm so lucky to have 6 hours today. I've got family visiting again. My brother, my uncle, my mom. I've got the show tonight, and then my brother leaves back for Japan at like 3 a.m. So I've got a really big day. It wasn't a great day for only 6 hours of sleep. Archie is like freaking over the moon because he just keeps trying to roll around. It was obviously the right choice for him to move to the crib. Like I walked in and he was like lying on his side, fully just on his side, just enjoying himself. So he can't do that in the bassinet. He would fall out of it. It would be more dangerous. So it's over. This phase of our lives is over. And they say, you know, everything is a phase. Everything is just such a short amount of time. And when they say that, they're referring to like the crying nights or like the newborn phase or whatever. But honestly, everything else is a phase too, even the good stuff. And that's really like, it's a bummer. It makes me sad. It makes me tired. I'm tired. I'm so tired today. I'm also very proud of my son. I'm very excited to see what he does next.
A strengthening exercise, so we're gonna repeat. We've done this before. We're gonna repeat the top
Julia, get
4 times.
Doyle.
This is to strengthen the top part.
Emo to the core, I'm emo to the core. I'm at an all-time low, it's average me below. I'm emo to the core, I'm emo to the core. Core!
Here's the prop setup. You can't see anything. Here, this is better. There's a baby. There's some bones. There's some masks. There's Alicia. Oh, and our running order. Very helpful. My guitar hidden underneath the cannons. Joanne, ready to go. More props hiding. Hi. Sam's ready.
Hi, I'm ready.
Got a running order over here too. Julia's ready.
Give it up for Big Chick Energy!
Okay, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna make copious amounts of food on Sunday.
She's got that beer shirt energy.
Scored that job so effortlessly.
So it's been 2 nights now that Archie has slept in the crib alone. It's officially time to dismantle the bassinet, which does mean that I get like more room on my side of the bed and I won't be stumbling over it anymore, but at the same time, I want my baby beside me. Oh no, I can't unscrew this thing. I guess I'm gonna have to put the baby back beside me. Oh no. I feel like I've been unscrewing the same screw for like 20 minutes now and it's not coming out. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing wrong. It must be a sign. We should keep Archie in the bedroom forever and he will be tiny forever and never grow up. Oh my god. We are planning to have more kids eventually. So we're going to save the bassinet in the garage for that and basically trade it out for the high chair because that's the next big important thing that we have to do is start Archie on solids. Give him allergens. Oh my god. I don't want to give him allergens because what if he has an anaphylactic shock? And I realize that's very rare, but what if? Like this boob light? Should really change my light fixtures. Okay, I was definitely turning that other screw the wrong way, but why was it just continuing without coming out? I don't know. Still stuck. This one's not stuck. We remembered when we built the bassinet, we had to like super glue in this little nut piece that wasn't properly screwed in. And now it seems like you can't unscrew the legs and we're left with this giant, just random pole stuck to the base. I don't know how we'll store that. I guess we'll just shove it in there somehow. Well, there it is. My baby's first bed. All laid out while he sleeps soundly in his actual bed. Well, I mostly got it back in the box, but I did not get this part back in the box, and it's just gonna have to stay like that for life. After doing 2 nights of sleeping just in the crib on his own, the most challenging part is just that I have to fully physically get all the way up in order to take care of him instead of just leaning over. So really, he did very well with the whole transition. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I cannot emphasize enough how amazing it is to go for a walk without a winter coat on and to not be like totally crammed into everything with Archie. We're in this like very sleek little package today and it's so nice. It's like almost 10 degrees. Spring! I did a presentation this morning for mompreneur community, which was so great to have that opportunity. And I feel like I did such a crummy job because I was so sleep deprived, like maybe 18 hours of sleep for the whole weekend. That's 6 times 3, right? I don't know, whatever. 5 hours of sleep, like not enough for each night. And it's like stuff that I've talked about like a million times. Like I know exactly what I'm talking about, but I really don't think it made any sense. There's all these runners out today too, and I miss running. I hope I get to run again soon. I used to run all the time. I would run at the Mount Pleasant Cemetery in Toronto. So nice, such a nice running area. Like the pavement is so much better than a hard sidewalk. I'm hoping to get one of those Bob strollers. So Bob strollers, if you're watching, I need a jogger. Please sponsor this. Tonight our show, it's the last show of Sketchfest. It has 1 ticket left as of right now.
I have an urgent message for all of you. We have very few tickets left for our show tonight. And if you want to see Big Chick Energy presents Big Chick Lethargy, you should probably get your ticket right now because there won't be any left.
I'm like really proud of that because that means that basically we've sold out 2 shows at Sketchfest and we have never done that. This is our 3rd year doing it and I'm just really excited for having fun tonight with the chicks. We're gonna take it to Newfoundland, we're gonna take it to Hamilton Fringe, we're gonna expand on this show. There's so many more opportunities to see it, but it's a lot of fun. We've had a lot of really great feedback so far. So this week, not only has Archie upgraded from his bassinet to the crib, but he's also upgraded in his stroller, the bassinet attachment. We don't need anymore. I mean, it was kind of cumbersome, so we've got this new one. It's a little bit difficult to get him out of the house. That's the only thing, because like in the bassinet, we could just carry him in the bassinet out to the stroller. There's like steps, there's several layers of doors and everything. But I think he likes this new seat because he can sit up a lot more and he can actually see more, which is more exciting for him. I think also what I'd want to say to any new moms is like, they say it goes quick, but you just don't know how quick it goes until you're actually in it. Like these last 4.5 months have literally flown by, and I'm really glad I took all the pictures and videos of Archie that I did, because if I didn't, I'd be like, wow, I wish I could go back in time. Overall, the transition to the crib did go actually surprisingly well. He had 2 nights, I don't even know how many, a couple of nights, more than 2, where he was calling out for us several times a night. But over the last 2 nights, he's only woken up once for his usual middle of the night feed. And then I get out at 6 a.m. when he is up for the day. So I have had, over the last 2 nights, 7.5 hours of sleep each night, which means I am way less exhausted. And that's really good because of the show tonight, but also just because my general mood is so much better. And I think my psoriasis flare all over my eyes might be reducing a little bit. It's just everywhere. It's around my mouth. It's like, ugh, it's ridiculous. Having a pre-show Americano at Patisserie Sebastien. It's decaf though, because I might get too jittery. Over the pandemic, I got really interested in manifesting because I feel like everyone and their mother did. And I managed to manifest like a few really random things. I manifested a knife block. Recently, I manifested a coffee maker that is a Keurig that just makes 1 coffee very easily for me in the morning. The big thing that I really want is a white brick house. That is my big, when you're manifesting, you're not supposed to say, I want it. I will be soon moving into a white brick house. That is the plan. Just saying, universe, anytime now. For the knife block, I was just thinking like, man, I'd really like to put my knives in a block instead of in a drawer. And then on the side of the road, this really like perfectly pristine knife block just showed up. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess that's for me. And then for the coffee maker, my espresso machine was like breaking. And it was really annoying to make coffee in it every single morning with a new baby. And then one day my mom's like, hey, do you want your grandma's Keurig? And I was like, oh, yes, I do. It's weird. You don't really think about it in the moment, but it's actually like, how do I explain it? If I just think about having a thing and then just like stop thinking about it, then all of a sudden it appears. It's kind of cool if that's what it is. Who knows what it is? I don't know, but I'm happy I have a knife block and a Keurig. All right, if you slept on it, that's too dang bad because we just sold out our show tonight. Oh, that's 2 sold out shows for Sketchfest 2025. And did you know that Big Chick Energy is 5 years old this year? Yeah, we started in 2020. We had 1 show and then we shut everything down, but then we came back. Sold out 2 shows at Sketchfest 2025. See you tonight.
We should film a V then, so that's like me and you, so instead of you guys in the front.
5, 6, 7, we
Got that big chick energy, walking tall, wild and free. We got that big chick energy. Say goodbye to love. We got that.
It's just the last one.
Oh, okay. That makes way more sense. Thank you.
The other 2 are like passionate.
Immediately, they just look better if I didn't walk into a chair. So. I just left it.
Or maybe we knock off all of them.
But like lay them down? But like gently?
We could ride them.
I think what we should do
riding
is
the cans.
whatever comes to us in the moment. That's insanity.
Okay, so one more time, just go crazy.
Just go crazy.
I'm
Well,
going
yeah,
to
but, like,
ride it like a
Yeah,
horse
let's ride
and
it.
then
last
knock
time
off a
probably
chair.
looked insane, so it's intentional insane.
You know what? Everyone do something.
Okay.
And,
Anything
and if
goes.
yours catches,
Okay.
that's great.
Okay.
That's yelling at each other in tubes on Why do our voices go so deep when we do it?
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
And let's do our vocal warm.
Sam, how are you feeling about our last show of Sketchfest?
I'm feeling pretty amped and ready to go with my book, my dictionary.
You got your dictionary?
Yeah. Go team!
Okay. Joanne, what was your favorite part of Sketchfest this year? Great.
Yeah, it is still.
You don't
I
have
don't have
one?
an answer. No, because then everyone's gonna feel different.
Okay. What was your favorite part of driving to Sketchfest today?
Oh, you know, I don't want to say because it'll make people feel
Okay.
different.
Great, thanks. Alicia, how many times did you sing our songs, do you think?
Today?
Today or ever?
Oh, ever.
Yeah, ever.
Well, they live in my head because there's something.
There's yeah. What do you think is the easiest way to remember to how to sing a song?
Listen to it a lot.
Okay. Here's how I'm feeling about our last show. Excited. It's sold out again. But we already knew that because I posted about it 3 times today. 4 times.
Oh god, I brought fruit.
Wow. My guitar is ready. My props are ready. I am ready. The chicks are ready.
Is this going online?
Yeah. Julia, if you could tell yourself one thing about
Coffee, I worry about it drying
if you
out
could
in my mouth.
if you could tell your past self one thing about the show today, what would you tell your past self?
Sorry.
What would it be?
What was the question?
If you could tell yourself one, if you were your past self talking to your future self. Oh no. If you were in the past, yesterday, tomorrow, when you wake up in the morning, what do you wish you had known?
Perfect. It's a perfect question.
Wait, am I blinking in this
Okay,
scenario?
great.
Hey, Emily.
Yeah.
What's your favorite time of the day?
Shut the hell up.
O'clock.
Shut the hell up, o'clock. It's the last show. It's the last night. I look like I'm gonna tell a scary story, but I'm not gonna. Only nice stories. Anyway, I'm very, very excited.
Shoulders back when we go on.
Okay, Emily, you're almost there. Just one more push. Okay, we're just gonna get them cleaned up, okay?
Okay.
But first, we need to deliver the placenta, okay?
All right.
All right, ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Ah!
There you go.
I wasn't expecting this.
No one sees this coming. It's fine.
Okay. It's been less than an hour since I gave birth. Brought a little baby boy onto this earth. As expected, I feel like I've been hit by a truck.
Time for your stitches!
Oh, fuck!
Finally, I had to snuggle with my baby, or so I thought.
Time to breastfeed that
I
baby.
don't know how to
Just
do
stick
that.
a titty in its mouth.
Oh my god, not even sure if I can lactate. How the hell am I gonna keep it alive? It's been 3 hours since I gave birth, and I'm starting to question my self-worth. No one tells you about the emotional ride I love and hate everything at the same time. Oh, all along, I thought the painful part was over.
back in shape.
Okay.
Ow! Oh God, that hurts. Yep.
Gushing blood, and we're both lying here in diapers. Oh my God, I can't believe he's real. And I'm terrified to bring him home. I'm so positive I'll mess him up. The intrusive thoughts are so intense. What if I drop him? What if we get hit by a car? What if on the way out of the hospital a herd of elephants kind of comes stampeding through the parking lot? And then one of them stomps on my liver, I start bleeding internally, I throw my baby into a bush because I'm like, oh, it'll be safe in the bush, but an elephant scoops him up, and then he takes him away, and I look for my baby for the rest of his life, and finally I find him one day, but we can't communicate because he was raised by elephants! I did not like those. That's the cord. I have mom brain too. It's been 4 months since I gave birth, and my body hasn't healed or lost its girth. But I have the curve. Oh God, what are the lyrics? Honestly, what the actual fuck is up with that? Because I can't even remember the pain of childbirth right now. And even though my poor body is broken, I would do it 8,000 more times. I'm not gonna cry, honestly. I can see dead number on my body, and I'm so goddamn tired. But nothing compares to the sweet little smile of my baby. Crotch goblin.
I did an audition the other day, like a self-tape audition, and it was horrendous. My hair was the flattest I think it's ever been.
Emily DeClue.
But for some reason they called me back for it, so it just goes to show, you never know what they're gonna call you back for. I've been called back for lots of different random things. I've booked one commercial ever. I've done a couple of like docudrama things, like reenactment things. Those are pretty fun. Anyway, I'm going into man casting today. I love man casting. They're so sweet. They're so kind. It's really nice to audition for them because they always create such a nice environment for you and make you feel like good about your performance regardless of what goes on. It's just a really nice vibe there. I really like it. And I was thinking to myself in the shower today, you know, all this stuff I was talking about manifesting yesterday and just thinking about where my life is now versus where it was back in 2020, 5 years ago. Like, this is really what I wanted. I wanted to have my baby and my family and a really nice place to live. And I wanted to be acting. And last night I did a show with the chicks. And today, like, I woke up and I had a callback and I've got a whole bunch more auditions that I got to do later today. And I just feel really grateful that this is my life right now. Like, I'm in such a good place and it just feels so good and nice. And I'm very happy. I'm a very happy person. And you bet your bottom dollar I manifested this life. And it took a while, but it did happen. Just finished my audition. I'm feeling great about the fact that I got to go out and audition today. Anytime I get to go do that, just get to be in the room, I feel awesome about it. Anyway, that's it for this week. I will talk to you next week.